Okay guys, we are back with some more Valkyrie Profile 2 Silmeria. Last time we just beat the dragon zombie and Leone and Arngrim left the party. Leone revealed herself to be Hearst's Valkyrie and basically killed Arngrim and took him as an Einherjar. So now we've basically lost the dragon orb to Hearst and we have to leave the Palace of the Venerated Dragon and go to Japan. But before we do that, we've got a lot to do because, well, we spent all the time trying to get through the dungeon. Now we need to get everything else. There's quite a lot to do here, so we'd better get going. As I say, there's quite a few Einherjar that we need to get. And we need to basically do some Einherjar hunting, so that's going to be what we do. On top of that, we're going to probably do some fights. It's going to be a bit of a chaotic episode. But I'm just going to heal everybody before we actually go further in. But yes, what we want to do first is we want to go to the Halo Stone because we need to get a particular item like Seal Stone, and that Seal Stone is Powerless Capped Wrath. This is very important. I want to get this done now because it's going to make things a lot easier later on. Dark Moonstone, and we're going to go for the Light Warrior Einherjar. Now here's the thing. This next part I'm going to use save states simply because I do not want to have to go through this section again because it's an absolute pain in the neck and we're going to probably fail numerous times because of what we have to do to actually make the Seal Stone actually work. Now here's the thing. To actually get the slow fall to actually work, you have to hold the analog stick or D-pad up after the jump. So we have to jump, hold this up, and then we have to move over there. It's a little tricky, but that's the only way you can get it, and you need to have Powerless Capped Wrath to do it. And we got Lewin. Right, so let's check what Lewin has. Let's go to the status, and we're going to go there. Right. So she comes with the Carcinal, which is a bit outdated at this point. A silver salle, leather mail, leather gloves, and leather boots. Nothing special. She also comes with Unholy Purifier, which you should have by now anyways. Yeah. So let's have a look at her background story. A member of Truth. A band of treasure hunters spanning the entire continent. A treasure hunter through and through, Lewin travelled with her father from a young age, slaying numerous monsters and discovering countless relics and ruins. She was last heard from in 346 CC in the desert region to the south of Valkyrie Pass. She disappeared soon after reporting to Truth headquarters regarding her discovery of an ancient dynasty's royal tomb. So basically, in case you're wondering, that royal tomb is a dungeon that you actually go into in Valkyrie Profile 1, and it's called the Tomb of Mementi. Well, at least I assume, given the fact that she was in the desert region. So yeah, it's the Tomb of Mementi, and the Tomb of Mementi is a really annoying dungeon, even more annoying than this one. Can you imagine, like, a dungeon more annoying than this one? Well, believe it or not, they exist. It's called almost every single dungeon in Valkyrie Profile 1, so yeah, and that is one of the more annoying ones. Yeah, that's basically her backstory. So we're gonna get the other Einherjar now. Right. Can we get Crescent? There we go. We got Crescent. Nice. Okay, so. Well, hang on a minute. We're going to go to the stars, don't we? Right, let's have a look at Crescent. What does she have? She has a Palash, Silver Helm, Crystal Chainmail, Silver Buckler, and Silver Greaves. So she actually has a green leg item. But if you got Cirque beforehand, then you won't need the Silver Greaves. But it's still better gear than what Lewin has. And she comes with Survival, which is a decent skill. And yeah, her story. She is an aristocrat from Garebelum. Crescent was only 10 years old when the neighbouring city suddenly attacked in 572 CC. She managed to escape with the help of a mercenary. This sudden attack began an era of war from what would later be called the War of Camille Hill, a battle that lasted 4 years. However, because of her young age, Crescent was merely used as a bargaining chip by the kingdom for political purposes. After the war, she returned home only to find her stepmother still holding reign over her father's land. The one she once called mother threatened her. She realized the attack itself was her stepmother's plot and exacted revenge. Afterwards, she and her heroic mercenary traveled the world. In 580 CC, she enlisted with the Rosetta dynasty, a power that once existed in the south of the continent. She joined the Royal Guard, the Knights of the Sun, and was appointed Meridian General. In 581 CC, she joined the year-long war. She vanished after the Battle of Artolia Pass. Her body was never found. So, Crescent, in case you're wondering, the mercenary that she's talking about, the mercenary is Ellen. That's another Einherjar that you can get, I think, in this dungeon actually. So, yeah. Crescent is, like I say, she is one of the more interesting Einherjar because she has some interesting interactions. But yeah, I'd definitely say she's the better of the two because Lewin doesn't have any interactions at all and she doesn't have as good gear. So I would go with Crescent personally if you had to pick between the two. But anyways, I'm going to load state and we are going to move on to the next Einherjar. Now, as I say, this is where we've been to so far. There's quite a lot to do though, so we need to leave here and we need to go and find the next Einherjar. And I think there's another thing that we need to do as well. So we're going to go with the painted cloud stone here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go through here, and as you can see, this is where the statue is. So if you notice, there was an area we didn't go to. Now, obviously, you got the statue here, and you got the other statue here, but oh wait, we hit the statue and we go into this room over here, which is the poison room. Oh no! So, if we jump up, hit that guy, jump up here, and then we can get the Einherjar. And we got Xenon. Now, Xenon is an interesting one, because Xenon connects with quite a few Einherjar, particularly Crescent, which we just met already. Xenon is essentially Crescent's leader. He's basically her boss, pretty much. He comes with a Mirage robe, which is a green body armor, which is nice, and reduced magic, so he's a pretty decent mage to get. I'd say he's probably the best to get out of all of them. Anyways, his background is interesting because he is actually the leader of the he's actually the leader of Crescent. So yeah, he's her boss pretty much. Xenon was a servant of the Rosetta dynasty, a dynasty that once existed in the south of the continent in 578 CC. He accidentally got hold of a divine book, the Manuscript of Manifestation, and became possessed by its strong godly powers. Under its spell, he managed to become the court sorcerer to get close to the king of Rosetta. Eventually, he was able to persuade the king to invade the rest of the continent. Xenon was possessed for 3.5 years until the book was burned by Princess Phyris of Dipan. Once freed, he began searching the lands for a means to rectify the state the world was in. But in 586 CC, when he was attacked and killed by a group of rioters. Yeah, basically, he was leading the Rosetta dynasty armies, and Crescent was fighting alongside him. But he seemed to be possessed by like this book or something, so yeah, he turned evil. Yeah, Zenon's a really good one to get, but we're not going to get him right now. Finally! Jesus! We finally got him, Masato. Yeah. I would personally go with Zenon myself, just simply because he has a green armor and he's just better overall in my opinion. But yeah, Masato, I wanted to get him anyways, just simply because he's the other one and I wanted to show what he has. He has the Infinity Rod, Leather Cloak and Leather Boots, which isn't half as good. He has Bug Swallow, which isn't really that useful at this point in the game. And yes, Masato hailed from the nameless island far to the southwest of the continent. Not only did Masato excel at magic, but he was also able to perform the secret art of inscribing runes to create barriers. He devised a plan to assassinate the tyrant who ruled at the time, but was betrayed by his best friend. He crossed the ocean to flee from his pursuers. After reaching the continent, he lived a peaceful life while chasing away the undead who attacked villagers. However, his body began to wither as a repercussion of a failed spell. He eventually died, his body reduced to a mere skeleton. So yeah, he didn't have a good friend, did he? And he practiced too much magic and it got the best of him. So yeah, that's basically those Einherjar there. Well, not really over here, but... oh boy. Freaking... necromancers, great. So, hopefully we can kill this guy quickly. And bam! Immediately killed. And smash! There we go. Smash him to pieces. That was easy. Fight some more enemies, why not? We need to show some of them anyways. We've got an Iron Golem, a Spectral Knight, and we've got another Iron Golem. The Spectral Knights are going to be a pain to deal with. Something for certain, we'll just kill one of them. There we go. We've got a Busted Spear, that'll come in handy later. Yep. And now we've got the Iron Golem, so we're going to murder this thing. There we go, there's a lot of stuff you can get from this guy. A lot of stuff. You can break from him. So, if you fight these guys, yep, sure to break their parts. It's also really easy to get break mode on them as well if you can, if you want to get break mode, that is. There's a seal stone over there, and we have another new enemy, the Dragon Bat. I think that classes as a dragon enemy, by the way. But yeah, I don't know if the green jewels can actually be hit by physical damage, but we'll find out. Well, I do have the... oh no, I don't. Ah, yes, you can kill them. That's good. Right. Just closing on this Dragon Bat here. And, yeah, it's not going to be that difficult given the situation. We got a Holy Crystal for being him. We're not really supposed to be here. We're supposed to be, through here. So, yeah. And yeah, isn't it? More crabs. Yeah, he's a professional crab exterminator. Watch him just tear this thing to shreds like a fucking knife through butter. Eliminates everything, yeah. That's what Zunday's all about. That crab never stood a chance. That crab just contracted crabs. It got crabs from just that encounter. Yeah. Anyways, here we are, the third Einherjar that you can get in this dungeon. And we got Gaun. So Gaun is the one that I got on my first playthrough. He's basically just a bit like Dylan, he's a loyal knight of Japan. That's basically what he is. But, like, unlike Dylan, I don't think he and Dylan had the same sort of like... I don't think he was around at the same time as Dylan, so yeah. But yeah, Gaun participated in the war on Camille Hill to aid Queen Celeste, the leader of the Japan army. He was considered one of the 17 commanders and was given the nickname Baron Blade Gaun. After the war, he resigned from his position as general and served his country as a mere soldier. However, during Lassen's invasion 6 years later, he participated in the battle alongside Princess Celeste's sister, Princess Pyrus. In 581 CC, during the Battle of Rosetta near the end of the year-long war, he laid down his life to recover the life of a friend he had lost. So, yeah, he's basically a loyal knight, that's kind of what he is. And if you notice, it says Queen Celeste there, yeah. And then it says Princess Celeste and Princess Pyrus. Well, Pyrus is also a queen. Yeah, that's a complicated fiasco, is that? Complicated situation. But, yeah, that's Gaum. As I say, like, he comes with Flamberge, Dual Helm, Dual Armor, and Dual Garda, and Dual Grease. But he also comes with 2 skills. He comes with Toughness and First Aid. Toughness is actually a very good skill to have this early on in the game because it doubles your hit points. So that's kind of handy to get. But anyways, we're going to see what other Einherjar we can get here. Oh, we got Ellen. Yep, Ellen. That's the character we were talking about. The character that accompanied Crescent. Yeah. So we're going to look at the status, and here we go. Ellen, formerly working as a mercenary mainly in the Garabilan region, Ellen was part of the Garabilan Liberation Army in the War of Camille Hill that began in 572 CC. His name was often found at the top of the list of the 17 commanders of Camille, which included only the mightiest warriors. He was a fighter who never gave up and had been through much in his timeline. People looked at him with awe and fear, thus he was given the nickname Demigod Ellen. He wandered the lands after the war, but in 580 CC he sided with the Rosetta dynasty, which once existed in the south of the continent. He was appointed as Horizon General of the Royal Guard, Knights of the Sun, and participated in the year-long war which began the year after. He demonstrated his amazing fighting skills during the war, as he held his own against the 2 major powers, Paltier and Depan. However, during the Battle of Artolia Pass, he gave his life to protect his friends from an ambush by the undead. Damn, the undead got involved as well? Jesus, well this is the Valkyrie profile universe, isn't it? But yes, he comes with double edge, and yeah, he also has the hunting. Yeah, the hunting is not very good, as you can see there. I'd rather have the Flamberge, just more damage for Sweep Dive, and it doesn't even have a special attack. But he comes with Silver Greaves, which is a green gear, so that's pretty good, and he has Double Edge, which is a skill that, like, as I say, like, it deals, like, it basically hits, not hit, I don't know, like, it basically just, like, deals damage twice in a single attack, so you're basically dealing double damage, basically, that's kind of the gist of it. But obviously, because it's 2 attacks, sort of, it's like 2 of the same damages. If you have like Barrier Blessing, for example, like, it would basically mean nothing if it's 2 weak attacks, you know what I mean? That's kind of the thing, so yeah. Anyways, there we go, we got Gerald. Okay, so Gerald comes with a hunting, dual armor, silver buckler, and dual greaves, so his equipment isn't very good. He comes with a Dragon Slayer though, which might have been useful earlier on if, you know, if we needed, like, if we didn't already have a Dragon Slayer sword. And yeah, his background: a warrior from Nethov, a town vital to the Principality of Paltier. Now, if you play Valk Profile 1, you'll know that Nethov is right near the Corsus Forest ruins. It's in the Nethov Swamp. Yeah, the Nethov Swamp is a dungeon in Valk Profile 1, so Nethov is basically the area around the Corsus Forest ruins, pretty much. Gerald was one of many who volunteered to slay a dragon, a menace that often appeared near town. He and 99 other volunteers charged into the dragon's den, ready for a fight. As his sword plunged into the dragon's chest, a fountain of poisonous blood spurted from the wound, killing not only the soldiers in the area, but all living creatures in the Nethov region. So, yeah, basically, that dragon is a boss that you have to fight in Valve Profile 1, and you can cheese it if you have the Dragon Slayer, which you can get from, like, a certain character's house in the game. I'm not going to say what, you'll have to play Valve Profile to see what I'm talking about. But yes, Gerald is from that area, so that's kind of his deal. But anyways, we've got all the Einherjar now. I'm going to reload the game, and I'm going to... we're going to leave the dungeon. There we go. Right, we're going to head outwards here. And we're going to go through here. And leave the dungeon. Like so. Right, oh shit. Of course, that guy would go straight for me, wouldn't he? Of course he bloody would. Way to ruin the epic music. Oh, bell end. Right, I'm just gonna have to freaking use a ton of Godspeed then, because these guys just want to be annoying.
We'll be back later. You wait right here.
Getting in my bloody way. I'm trying to get an Einherjar, and this guy chased me all the way down there, didn't he? He had to fucking chase me. Anyways, probably a blessing in disguise, because these three needed to be revived anyways. Right, heal them up. Might as well kill that fucking thing. Guy next. Yeah. You all had it coming. Right, apologies for that interruption. Now we're going to see if we can get this Einherjar. So we're going to save state again and see who we get this time. And we got Lydia. Now, Lydia is actually going to be important. She comes with a composite longbow, a true seeing, and yeah. Given the fact that I got Lydia and I got her first time, I'm actually going to keep this one. But yeah, I will check the other Einherjar, obviously. I know who it is. But yeah, she comes with a composite longbow, supreme guard, and leather boots. She comes with true seeing, which is a good skill to start with. Jewel tusks, stardust, wave motion, yep, decent moves. Sap guard, which is a pretty good spell. I'd say she's pretty good as Lydia. The daughter of the Queen of Cromont-Forain, Lydia suffered shame and disdain as she was not the legitimate daughter of the king. To find her purpose in life, she trained hard and demonstrated great skill on the battlefield from a young age. However, her brother-in-law, Prince Cain, was jealous of her skills as a warrior and hired a group of thieves to kill her. Although she died at a young age, her prowess as an archer was legendary. It is said that during one battle, she was able to save an ally by disarming an enemy 100 meters away. Yeah, Lydia is pretty damn good, but if you notice, it says that she's the daughter of the Queen of Cromont-Forain. Now, who was that queen? The daughter of a lord in Cromont-Forain. Louis was a holy child received blessing of maiden birth. Yeah, remember this character? Well, this character is the queen. So, yeah. That's basically the queen that they are referring to. So, yeah, Lilia is actually Lydia's mother. Yes, they are related. that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get her specifically. Now, I am going to save state over another save slot just so that I keep her. There we go. We got a Trazier in the party. Anyways, a Trazier comes with a composite longbow, leather mail, leather glue. Yeah, not brilliant equipment. And she comes with Beast Bludgeon, which would have been more useful earlier. I mean, it's still kind of useful because there's still beasts in the game, so it's still somewhat useful. And she comes with Dampen Magic. A member of the Tem, a small tribe from the north of the continent. The tribe excelled in the ability to handle horses. They rode as fast as the wind and flew over mountains like birds. So she's basically like one of the Kurgits from Mount Blade. Tem tribal custom calls for a protector, one who is sacrificed for the blessings of the gods. However, the protector of the time broke the laws of purity by bearing a child. A Trazier was this protector. Without a protector, the tribe was attacked by a group of undead and wiped out. A Trazier managed to escape to a nearby town with her child, but died of exhaustion and physical injuries. So, yeah, she was supposed to be a sacrifice, but she banged someone and had a kid and ended up, that pissed off the gods, and apparently they sent undead to kill them. Which doesn't add up, but, you know, I guess, like, the gods were protecting them from undead, and then they stopped protecting them, and then the undead attacked. I don't know. But, yeah, that's Trazier. So, first of all, we're just going to leave Dragon's Crypt and finish off Chapter 3. I think that this is the perfect time to do that before we get into the next part I want to cover. But there is some other things I want to do anyways, so we've got plenty of time to do the other thing I wanted to do. But this was just to get the Einherjar in this area. That's all I really wanted to do, and yeah. So, let's just leave the dungeon. And there we go. Get ready for a cutscene, boys. We're in Chapter 4 now.
This is one of the 4 treasures indeed. That I have come to possess such splendor so quickly owes solely to your labors. You have my gratitude, Christ Valkyrie.
It is an honor.
The time is right. We attack Japan. What is it?
My lord. I beg your pardon that I might ask just one question of you.
I will hear it.
What does your majesty intend to do about Midgard?
You are concerned about the dragon orb.
Yes.
If the orb remains away for long, Midgard will be annihilated. Whether we invade or not, Japan will disappear as well.
Fear not. I do not wish to extinguish the world of mortals.
But...
That is my concern. Your task is to focus all of your energy on attacking Japan. Japan's rebellious intentions are clear. Their plot exceeds our wildest imaginations. But as long as the orb is in our hands, we need not fear them.
Shall I accompany you?
No, thank you.
So yeah, there's the big bad of Val 2.
So then, what is it you're really trying to do?
We know where to find the Lord of the Undead. He'll no doubt be headed for Japan. Moreover, if we bring Silmeria back, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Any problems?
No. I only hope your priorities between the orb and the Lord of the Undead are not confused.
Have no fear.
We go to Japan.
So that happened. Is it just me, or does, and I've always said this, does Hurst seem a little standoffish towards Freya? It is something I noticed about this game. I don't know what it is, but I've always gotten the idea that like Hurst and like Freya don't get on, but Hurst and Odin, like Hurst is fiercely loyal to Odin, but with Freya, like I don't know, I don't really think that she really cares much for Freya from what I've seen, but yeah, like it's just a bit of a weird relationship between those two that I've noticed. But maybe it's just me. Anyways, if you go to Chrono for Rain, there's a cutscene you can see from here, which is one of the reasons why you want to go here. But we also want to go here to get some more items, because as you can see, we are not in a good state right now. So we definitely want to get some more items. Yeah, we're going to max out these. Like so. We're going to sell some stuff because we've got loads of stuff to sell now. Yeah, we've got a lot of dragon scales that we need to sell. A lot of gas breath cores. We get rid of some of them. We want to find back breath cores. We can get rid of some of them. These are from the Hydra that we faced. Blood jewels. Get rid of some of them. That's from grinding, like some of the crystals that I was grinding. I need to grind some magic crystals, and for that I killed a lot of vampires who dropped blood jewels. So yeah, yeah, that will give us some money, and dragon scales as well, since we've got some. And yeah, we've got plenty of money now. So yeah, let's buy some stuff with that money. There we go, get full inventory of that. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that we can really get from here. We've got troll clay though, but yeah. I think that's all we really need. I mean, we could get something else here. I don't know if we need to though. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I mean, we could get these honeysuckle dews for poison, I guess, but just in case. But yeah, other than that, we're just going to leave. And we're going to go to the inn so we can heal up. And that's going to be necessary because we're in a real poor state right now. And yes, we're in chapter 4 now, so we'll be able to do some more stuff in chapter 4. But what I'm going to need to do next is I'm going to need to leave town, and once you leave town you will get a cutscene that is missable.
Hey, what's the matter?
I can't take it anymore. We're not even close, but all the town gossip is nothing but bad news about Japan.
It's only talk.
Let's not kid ourselves. Hey, can't we use that, what did you call it, a teleport magic?
I love how Lazar looks at him like he's an idiot. He's like,
Yeah,
what?
that's it.
Well,
Come on, why not?
actually, I already tried it. But a powerful force field now surrounds Japan. I am truly sorry, but it is beyond the extent of my power.
Well, let's hope at least the ships are sailing.
Back to Sol Day again.
Hey, if we have the teleport magic, why couldn't Lazar just teleport us to where the freaking dragon orb was in the palace of the venerated dragon and save us the hassle of getting through there? Maybe that would have helped us out a lot, maybe? I mean, you'd think it would. But anyways, so you've got this Carrier Gorge, which is an optional area. You don't have to go through it. We are going to go through it though. What I want to do though is I want to go through here. I want to see if I can get this side quest started again, because there's another side quest that you can do, and I think it unlocks at this point. So yeah, you get a bit of dialogue there. Right, what's he saying? Here we go. So yeah, I just talked to him, and we're going to go back to the Turgan mines. Okay, so when you return here, we get to fight this boss. Now, this one's actually the important one. Now, you'll notice that we have a new enemy here, the Meteoric Swarm. We're going to encounter more of them later. But despite what you might think, this boss is actually a piece of piss, because we have the Bahamut's tier, so it's a stupidly easy boss. Just simply because we have this weapon, so yeah, we're just going to absolutely embarrass this boss right now. As you can see here. Yep. Shouldn't take too long. Don't think we'll get a direct assault like, but we'll still kill it quickly enough. This move's going to be a bit of a pain though. But we have everybody separated, so it's not going to be a problem. Basically, that move, if it uses that move, it's a bit like lock on and like wash out. That's kind of what it's like, similar to that. So yeah, we got the rose seal pouch, so now we get another seal pouch, so we can carry 4 seal stones now. So I'll show you what I mean, because we got a seal stone here that we didn't pick up last time, which is the Golden Valon. As you can see, we have 4 slots for seal stones now. So yes, now we've done that, we can leave the Turgan mine, and we never need to go back here ever again. And that's it for today, guys. So yes, we got a lot done today. So yeah, we're now in chapter 4. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.